guess growing up, my parents have always emphasized on the importance of education, and my father in particular has encouraged me to pursue a career in law. I think that's something he's always wanted to do, but never had the chance to. And I think for me also, I don't think there was ever one defining moment or pivotal moment, but I think watching certain characters in popular dramas, of how lawyers are portrayed, they've always exuded competence, confidence, and there is almost an air of invisibility to them. So I thought, hey, that's something I'd like to be, or at least I would like to be around those people. So that's why. I think for me personally, it would be balancing between maintaining professionalism and being overzealous. I think one very recent example that comes to mind is when one of our clients, they are defense consultants, they were in a bit of a pickle. And they came to us, they asked for some solutions. I worked on this together with Keet, my other partner. We strategized and we basically put them in a position where they could ultimately come up on top. But unfortunately, they decided not to execute that plan. And I think in my communication with them, I came across as too zealous perhaps. And I think it affected their view of us. I think I would have to choose a case which the firm handled. This was actually led by my other partner, Joshua. It was a pro bono matter between an NGO which we represent with other councils as well, and it involves the government of Malaysia. From the get-go, I recognized that it was going to be challenging, the odds were stacked against us. And to add on to that, a bit of context, we started the firm in year 2020, the year of lockdown. And resources were spread very thin, but my partner was very convinced about the cause for this matter. And ultimately, I think he managed to convince me and the rest of the team, and we all were committed to the cause as well. And seeing how this matter has, to my mind, led to some positive updates or progress is actually quite inspiring. Before I set up on my own, with my two other partners, I think my experience has always been fairly limited because in big firms, it's typically quite compartmentalized. So my experience, my practice has always been very focused on M&A only. But having set up on my own and having experience in working with both my partners, I think that expanded my horizon. Having this experience, I think allows me to advise clients better because now I've got a broader picture, I've got a better sense of what's important. So yeah, I think that's been helpful. Relationships. Relationships with your friends, with your colleagues, your ex-colleagues. And that's even more apparent now that I've set up on my own with my partners. I think a lot of my existing clients now, they're actually referred to us by either friends or from ex-colleagues. So I would say that would be important.